Great. Hello, everyone. Welcome to another doTERRA webinar. Happy you guys are here. I'm going to go ahead and mute you all if you're not muted. All right. So tonight we're going to cover fighting those germs. So I'm going to try and share my screen here. Technical difficulties. Hold on. All right, can you guys see that? Give me a thumbs up if you can see it. Can you still see it? Okay, perfect. So yes, we're gonna fight those germs using doTERRA essential oils and a few other products that we have, aka oils for immune support. So doTERRA created, this is something new, came out a couple months ago, which is awesome because it's a way to save a little bit if you're looking for specific oils and products to help support your immune system for you and your family. And, all right, I see a chat. Volume is low. Is that better? Hopefully that's better. All right, so the immune support is a kit that doTERRA created. Somebody stop sharing my screen with me. Hold on, I think I'm having computer issues. Sorry, guys. Yeah, because my PowerPoint disappeared. I will bring it back up, I hope. Yep, something happened with my PowerPoint. I'm sorry, guys. All right. Hopefully you guys can see that now. All right. Whew, good. I'm having technical difficulties over here with our computer. I don't know why. All right, so immune support kit here is retail $200, but if you have your wholesale membership, it's $150. Now, I believe I have most of the prices of all of these products because we're going to talk about them and a couple extras that we love for immune support. And these are a little bit discounted. So how you find them is if you go into your account, you look under products, and then you're going to look under collections, and then you'll go to loyalty rewards kits. So there's collections within there, there's kits within there. So this is another way to save some money. And doTERRA put this together because these are all great things for immune support. We added a couple extras. Linda's going to share some of her favorites. One of them is in here, and then I added two others which were perfect because they were ones we use as well. All right, so here we have the Breathe Essential Oil for respiratory supports. Now this oil is huge for opening those airways. Oh, I'm getting warnings. Opening airways. Okay, something's going on. Let's see. I will have to just share the PowerPoint from PowerPoint's giving me issues. I'm gonna have to share it straight without doing presentation mode. And then hopefully Wally can fix it after we finish. All right, and hopefully you guys will still be able to see this. All right, this may be small, but there it is. So Breathe blend is great for opening those airways and helping your chest. So this is a good one if you're working out to even apply to your chest, because it's going to help keep your blood flowing, opening those airways, helping you get the oxygen you need to your muscles and supporting your body that way. It's great when we get those colds and flus and you're feeling some congestion. It's a great thing to rub on your chest and the bottom of your feet. My favorite spot is the bottom of your feet. I do have a recipe later I'm going to share for some Breathe. They're like shower cubes or discs, and they're great for opening your airways because the steam will help open them a little bit more and get in a little bit deeper. All right, and then the other thing it says is at night it can have a calming effect for promoting restful night sleep. We've been using it, and I will tell you it helps support any snoring and has caused for my husband and my dog and myself, because I'm told I snore. It does help reduce that and helps you to really breathe through the night without any issues there that way. All right, so there is a recipe tip down here in the bottom that says if you go to dōTERRA's site, you could type in do-it-yourself soothe sap, and that's a great thing to make up and have ready for the winter time to help get this into your system a little bit deeper, and maybe your spouse or you have friends that you want to make it for and put in a little, kit for them. It's a great little gift to give as well. All right, the next one in the kit is copaiba. So this was new to us last year in September, and it is an amazing oil. I highly recommend getting it because, as you see there, the primary benefits are support of the cardiovascular, immune, digestive, and respiratory systems. It's a powerful antioxidant. It's also going to help calm, soothe, and support the nervous system. And then it's great for the skin as well. So this oil has a lot of benefits. I like to pair it with anything. So if I'm doing frankincense and melaleuca for my facial routine, I'm going to add a little bit of copaiba in there because it's good for my skin as well. Now, if I'm using my Breathe oil, I'm going to add some copaiba in for some extra respiratory support. Anytime you pair it with other things, we're finding it really helps add in a little bit more support in enhancing the effects of both the oils you're using. Again, it's saying digestive and immune, and we're going to talk a little bit more by working on your gut and your digestive system is important too, because that a lot of times when we're getting sick a lot, we might have a gut that's not as healthy as it could be. We're not supporting it. And so copaiba is a great one to add into your daily routine that way by rubbing it on your abdomen or even taking it in a soft gel to help support your immune system and your digestive tract. All right, so there are some uses there, different things you can use it for, like I said, putting in water or juice or tea, but those are ones you can write down for other options. All right, now we have our On Guard essential oil. So there's going to be a lot of products you're going to hear are dōTERRA On Guard type products, and they all come from this amazing oil. This is our go-to protective blend oil. Anytime I need some immune support or strength, this is the oil I go to, okay? What is in this one? I call it fall in a cup or fall in a bottle because it has wild orange, clove, cinnamon, eucalyptus, rosemary, all wonderful oils to help support your immune system. But also eucalyptus is great for opening those airways, so it's going to support your respiratory system as well. You see there the key benefits are effective alternative to synthetic options for immune support. So there's a lot of different things out there that might say natural or pure, easy way for you to support your immune system, when then you read the back and there might be all these ingredients, you're like, oh, I'm allergic to that, or that I know is not natural, or that's synthetic. So you're going to have a great safe option, and there are a lot of different uses for this to make different home products that are going to support your immune system as well. All right, again, it says it's one to diffuse in the air to help cleanse the air. This is one we've been using at night with our restful blend, the Serenity blend, because at night we know we need to continue to support our immune system. So I highly recommend, if people have been sick in the home, get home, start diffusing it. At night, diffuse it if you haven't diffused it in the day. That way your body gets some extra benefit, and you're going to continue to build up your immune system. All right, it's one I use for dishes. I'll use for my laundry because it's great to add in for those cleansing properties. All right, and down here there's an essential oil tip to soak sliced apples in water with a few drops of doTERRA On Guard for a healthy immune boosting snack. It tastes like apple pie when you eat those apple slices. So you're getting the benefits, but you're also getting a really tasty snack. So this is a great recipe to keep in mind. All right, oregano. So in the kit, it talked about oregano touch. Touch means it's in a roller ball that has fractionated coconut oil in it. And this is a great oil. I cook with it. I put it in my homemade, spaghetti sauces or any Italian dishes or things that call for it. But it's known to have a lot of great immune support and antibacterial support. So again, key benefits, 2 to 3 drops in a veggie cat. Again, add it in with your copaiba and it'll help maintain a healthy immune system. It also supports healthy digestion and respiratory function. And then again, it's a great purifying cleansing agent, so it can be a good one for cleaning. I prefer the On Guard because I like the smell of it a little bit more than oregano, but it's a good one. And then the other thing is oregano. One of my tips for you, bottom of your feet, if you have the oregano touch, which is already diluted, rub some on the bottom of your feet. Take 2 towels, one that's dry and one that's hot. So soak it in some warm water, wrap it around your feet after you get the oil on the bottom of your feet, and then put the other towel around to keep that moisture in. What you're doing is you're opening the pores in the bottom of your feet. You're allowing the oregano to go into your pores and support your immune system. So your feet are also feeling like they're getting a little pedicure when you're done. It's a great option for you to continue to support your immune system every day, supporting kiddos' immune system, your husband's immune system, anyone that you know. It's a great one to do. That was new for me. One of my dear friends, Bethany, was sharing that in an event she was doing, and I thought that was a great idea. And I've tried it a few times, and I've noticed it feels good. Your feet feel very relaxed, and then I know I'm getting a benefit with the oregano and using it in a different way. All right. So Linda, I'm gonna unmute you, and you can share this wonderful On Guard sanitizing mist. See if it lets me. Oh, there we go. All right, Linda.
Okay, I put some light on so you can see. Okay. So one of my favorite On Guard products is the On Guard sanitizing mist, and this is great. I just carry it around with me, so it's either in my pocket or my jacket pocket or my purse or wherever I'm going, and it's great because you can actually spray it directly onto your hands and get rid of any germs, or you can spray it onto a surface. For example, when we fly, I know a lot of people are leery to touch any surfaces on the airplane. So you can take down your tray table and spray your spray table down and the arms of your chair. So that I think helps to eliminate a lot of the germs that are on there. I believe it's 99 point some percent of the germs it eliminates on all the surfaces. And then also what we'll do is I'll spray it into my hands, rub them, and then I'm getting some of it aromatically also. So great little product.
Awesome. And then Linda, can you share why, a little bit about why you trust it? I mean, you are a nurse and there's a lot to say behind that.
So actually, these On Guard products are probably the main reason I've started using doTERRA products. So I'm a nurse, and I believe in trying to be as chemical free as possible. So in the hospitals for years and years and years, they use those lovely little hand sanitizer gels that they've now decided are really horrible for you. So having this, which is chemical free, is humongous for me. And then also I lived out on 5 acres and I had a well and a septic system. So I didn't want to keep dumping chemicals down my drain when I'm cleaning. So are you okay if I talk a little bit about one of my other favorites? This is the On Guard Cleaner Concentrate. So this you could use for just about anything cleaning wise in your house. So I just mix it up. You put a couple teaspoons into a little bottle with water, shake it up. You can spray all your surfaces, and kind of like the mist, it does a similar type thing where it's cleaning your surfaces with no chemicals. And then one of my other favorites is the foaming hand wash. So this, I have at all my sinks in the house. So this gives us something to use without using the antibacterial soaps, which again, they've decided are very bad for us, like all those other products. So I can use something that's chemical free, yet kills 99.9% of all the germs on your hands. And as a nurse, that's why I think it's really important, because it's safe. I have pets, so if I've cleaned a surface or sprayed the hand sanitizing mist, it's not going to hurt my pets. It's not going to hurt any kids that come over to visit and happen to crawl on the floor if it was still wet from mopping. And on your hands, it's safe to use also.
Thank you, Linda. Yes, those are some favorites. That's why I was glad she could share a little bit, because I know there are some of her favorites and I don't have to talk all the time. I can have some of you share because you know some of this and you use a lot. All right, so PB Assist is another one we mentioned. Supporting, you're supporting your immune system, but you're supporting your gut, and a lot of things we talked about are supporting our digestive tract. PB Assist Plus is a probiotic defense formula. If you are not taking a probiotic, it is crucial for your gut to have a good probiotic, because sometimes our acid levels in our stomach could be higher or lower depending on things we eat or depending on how we're feeling. Things change. Our body's always changing. Environmental factors can change things. So you want to make sure you're having some sort of probiotic. At least this is what I've heard from multiple certain doctors I've had and specialists, holistic specialists. And then I've just noticed for myself, I'm going more regular. My gut's not feeling just clogged and yucky. It's helping my body digest things, and it's also supporting when I might eat something I probably shouldn't have or got exposed to something food-wise I shouldn't have. It's going to help work with that and help rebuild my my fiber and all those good things in your gut, in your stomach. So it is a proprietary formula of prebiotic fiber and 6 strains of probiotic microorganisms in a unique double layer vegetable capsule. This is what I love, is it's a double layer. So what it does is it's a slower release. It's not going to be all at once, and it'll encourage that friendly bacteria to grow and support your digestive and your immune system. So primary benefits, of course, it's going to be helping with the bacteria, beneficial bacteria. It's going to help support microflora balance, which is huge because when that's out of balance, the littlest things out of balance in your system, you may feel it. You may start feeling sick. Your immune system may be a little bit compromised, so it's working harder. So anything we can do to help support our bodies a little bit more in an easy way, in a healthy way, is huge. And then directions for use. This is taking 1 capsule 3 times a day with food for 10 days each month. That's what it says. I take 1 with breakfast and 1 at dinner. So I take 1 in the morning and 1 in the evening each day. Some people take 1 in the morning and 1 at lunch, and they're good. Some people just take 1 a day and they're okay. I take 2 just because I know my intestines, my stomach, that is one of my weak points. That is one of my areas that I've always kind of struggled with. So I know it's an area I need to continue to protect and rebuild and grow. So that's personally what I do. But a lot of people, they may take just 1 a day every day instead of doing the 1 for 10 days. So that is part of the also, there's a cleanse, like digestive cleanse, and it's called GX Assist. And you would do that for so many days, and then the PB Assist, so that's why it mentions that of when you would do it in the month, but you can just do this. The GX Assist for me is a little strong. All right. Now, On Guard, we talked about the oil. They do have soft gels. So I still use the oil, and I will occasionally use the soft gels because the soft gels have a few extra oils in here. It has, on top of the other oils, it's going to have black pepper, okay? And it's going to have the oregano that we were talking about. It has melissa. It does have some olive oil in there, and modified cornstarch is part of making the soft gel and the glycerin. So there are a few other things in there. The black pepper is great for immune support. It's also great for kind of pain support as well. And the melissa and oregano, again, are great for immune support. So they took some extra oils to support your immune system, your respiratory system, and to get in there and work really well together. So this is an extra immune boosting blend to use. This is one I will use when we're not feeling well, or if I know we're traveling. I will start taking this a couple days before we travel and during the trip, so that I make sure my immune system is getting extra support and not being bombarded right away when we are traveling. And then as we talked about the sanitizing mist when you're traveling, I was using it when we went camping, and you never know what those bathrooms are like when you go to a bathroom, or you may not have a bathroom, and so you might want something handy. The spray is amazing for that. The other thing I took with us camping recently was the concentrate that Linda shared, because I know it's really good for cleaning things, dishes. This is what I use for my dishes every day, and I do put it in my homemade laundry soap as well. And again, I love this foaming hand wash that Linda mentioned. I use it even for my face as a wash. I had heard someone else mention it because their daughter had really bad acne and very sensitive skin, and they said it was so gentle and it worked really well, and they knew their face was getting cleaned, and it was helping get clean that bacteria that might be growing, because a lot of times the acne, that's bacteria, or we touch our face. So it wasn't stripping oils away, but it was just cleansing, and I've noticed it's made a huge difference for my face and just our overall support in our home. All right, so these are all great. What are some practical uses here of, I've got my On Guard oil. Are there other things I can do? Yes. There's an On Guard cleansing hand gel that I love making. I carry it with me everywhere. I made this a lot before they came out with a spray, and I still use both, but this is a safe one where kiddos are touching your hand. I was thinking of, I hold my nieces or nephew, and they might suck on my fingers. And if I'm using a hand gel or something that's not safe for kids, I don't want them getting that into their bodies. So I was happy that this is a great recipe for moms to use, for anyone to use, and it's pretty easy and it's fun to make it. So you're gonna need aloe vera gel, you'll need some water and vitamin E oil and the On Guard essential oil. So hopefully you guys can see that recipe. Yes, don't put them in plastic containers. I have a little plastic container, but I know it's safe because I've diluted it enough. And then two, it's a container that's from an oil company, so it's the type of plastic that is safe. So that's what I use for those. And then I mentioned with the Breathe, there are shower melts. They're like little squares. Both of these recipes came from doTERRA, and you can just Google, or not, search in their tab when you go to their website, and you could put in On Guard cleansing hand gel and you can see the recipe. You could put in Breathe shower melts and you can see the recipe. You could put in even oregano or On Guard or different oils you have, and you can scroll down and it will show you different recipes or things to try at home or little articles about the oils or products. So these Breathe shower melts, I like to add some eucalyptus to this, like 10 drops, besides just the Breathe respiratory blend, because that to me really works a lot more quickly and efficiently together, at least for me. Some people like these just by themselves. They call for a cup of baking soda and then 15 to 20 drops of the Breathe respiratory blend and then a third cup of water. You'd mix them all and you would put it into silicone molds and allow it to set overnight and dry out. And then you would just take the little tabs, so you could use silicone ice trays or any shapes that you might have, and you can pull those out and let the steam hit them, let the water hit them when you're in the shower, and it'll help open those airways. But again, make sure you do, like it says, store in an airtight container, so you'll take them out of the mold, put them into a mason jar or something you might have to help keep it all fresh. All right. Now we are on to questions. So any questions from you, ladies? I will unmute you all. I don't have too long, but any questions?
Have you tried the soothing salve, Stephanie?
I made something similar to it and I liked it.
Okay.
I used more eucalyptus and rosemary because that's the smell I wanted instead of Breathe. But there's a lot of basic recipes out there you could add any of these to.
Okay.
Yeah, good question. Any others? There are a lot of other oils that do support, but these are kind of the top ones that have been researched the most, or doTERRA knows are probably the top products that people would use. But there are other oils out there, so we just focused on a few because there's a lot.
Cool.
And thank you, Linda, for sharing.
You're welcome.
The On Guard soft gels, so I have a message from Donna. Those have been around a couple of years, 3 years?
At least.
New,
At least.
3 or 4
I think longer than that, Stephanie.
4 years? Yeah.
Now, would you take the soft gels every day, or is that something that would be a time limited thing?
Some people take them every day because of oregano and a lot of different studies with side effects with your liver and oregano. I only take them when I am, one, not feeling well, or I know I'm fighting something, or if I'm traveling. And so I only take it during those times. I don't take them all the time.
Okay. Yeah, I'd heard a couple people say they would not take them every single day, but in a time of need or if they feel like they were exposed to something,
Yeah.
bump their immune support up.
Yeah, I don't recommend them for every day personally, but others could have a different say. So. Good question.
Now the On Guard beadlets are not the same as the soft gels, correct? The beadlets have the On Guard oil in them.
Yep, only the On Guard oil. So the beadlets come, I don't have a thing. They're just a little round tube, and they are a quarter of a drop that you would get out of the normal bottle, put into a little beadlet form. So you pop it in your mouth and you push it against your mouth and it'll burst. It's kind of reminds me of like boba tea, you know, ones that might be filled with flavorings and you pop them in your mouth, little tapioca things. That's what they're
Bubble tea.
Bubble tea, yeah. Mm-hmm.
So question on the oregano touch then.
Mm-hmm.
You said do it, like at the end of the day. You made it sound like once a week. So should you really do that if it's got the oregano in it?
Once a week is fine. It's when you're taking oregano internally. That's where it could be hard on the liver. They say as long as you're only doing 2 drops of it a day, you're fine. But if you're doing it a lot for a long period of time, there's just been studies, some people's livers can't handle as much, or it's just strong. It's strong oil.
Okay.
So, yeah, putting on your feet's a little different, and then it is diluted down when it's in the roller ball form. And you don't need to do it every day. It's only those times, again, like the soft gels, when you're not feeling well, or once a week is fine. It's something you can add into your routine.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. Any other questions? No?
That I can think of.
I'll stop the recording. Thank you everyone for joining, and those who are watching the replay, thanks for watching. And if you have questions, continue to reach out to us and we'll answer them.